and welcome back, cosmonauts, to Cosmic Cast, a show almost as stupid as TBR Frags when it comes to his own custom enchants. So as you can see, for the second week in a row now, we are still out of our office. It is seriously heavily being renovated right now by some extremely slow workers in some extremely poor China-like conditions. So for our main story tonight, we're going to be talking about the seasonal galaxy on CosmicPvP. CosmicPvP recently released a galaxy called the Seasonal Galaxy, where it is basically competitive factions. They have a 42-day time period to get to F-top, and then once that time period hits, they reset. The top 3 factions get rewards, and then the next competitive season starts. Now, obviously, this is a big break because the rewards are huge. First place alone gets a $500 in-store rank voucher, which is pretty ridiculous. That's a lot of money. You could seriously do a lot. You could buy a lot of item name tags with $500. You could buy a serious amount of item name tags. So for the next story tonight, we're going to be talking about some roasting on Cosmic. Now, recently, Moab released a video that was kind of controversial in a way. He did indeed cross the boundaries. He decided to roast someone named the Killa Franco, and then he kind of made an interesting roast video. It wasn't too long, and he basically jumped on the bandwagon of roasting that's been going around recently with Grant 2K16 and Convicted, with their little fight back and forth and roasting each other and things such as that. And so, yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a hop on that bandwagon there. And so then we will bring up our other stories right after this commercial break. For our third story tonight, we will talk about base defending. Weibo Smash has been doing a lot of that recently. If you've been paying attention to Moab channel, he's uploaded a good 4 base defending videos where they've been fighting off people coming to their base, one in a full god set with divine and everything, which is pretty insane if you think about it. And so, to be quite honest, the sheer amount of people coming to that base recently have been off the charts. I don't even know how you could fit so many people in one chunk. And I'm actually getting a Alright, we're going to send you over to an update story of something that we covered in the first Cosmic Cast with our field reporter, Moab Beach. Moab, take it away. Alrighty, and thank you, Moab Beach, for sending it over to me. Now, here we are outside of the Icy Plains, almost on the edge of the Icy Plains Warzone, or so you think. The Warzone goes back even further than this. We previously covered this story here, you can see, where we haven't even crossed the boundary yet, and there we just crossed it a couple seconds ago. So here you can see a Cobble Monster clearly still in the Warzone. Now, this was brought to the attention of I'm Emma, a staff member here on CosmicPvP. However, she only removed a single lined block, and if we actually take a trip, here you can see that she dug it quite deep, I guess you could say. But, however, she did not fix the problem, as the Cobble Monster still sticks majorly into the Warzone. Now, nothing has been done since I'm Emma made this line. And this is very unfortunate because Cosmic said that they had blocked Cobble Monsters from getting into the Warzone, which was basically messing up people's derps. Now this completely wrecks a good 8 chunks on this side, I believe. Yeah, this completely wrecks a good 8 chunks against the Warzone, just with the sheer size of it. It also crosses over into this 1-2 chunks over there, blocking off the front because of how far it comes out. Now, if we could get someone to fix this, a mod, a staff, someone to even see this so that they can get someone who does have the permission to fix this, that would be great. just the simple removal of it would be good enough. And so with that, I think I will send it back to the desk. Thank you, Moab Beach, for that update on the Cobble Monster at Icy Plains. And for our fourth story tonight, anti-cheat waves. The anti-cheat system that CosmicPvP recently implemented was kind of stopped, I guess, in a way you could say. There have not been anti-cheat waves since Friday at midnight. I do not at this current time know why. I believe they did get removed since some people were complaining that 5zig was one of the mods that was getting people banned from the server. So that could be why. I haven't seen any anti-cheat waves since then. And I mean, hopefully they don't come back with banning stuff like that. The anti-cheat system now, if it does ban 5zig, is basically like Lily Proxy, but on steroids. Because that is just mentally insane if it is banning 5zig. And now for our final story tonight, we will be talking about a poll that was recently posted by Madigan1201 about restricting mod permissions in a faction. His whole post did include another thing about a faction PV. However, the editors did not decide that was such a good idea, because a faction PV could lead to a faction easily being incited. But we did like the idea of restricting mod permissions. Now, if you don't know what that means, if you are the leader of a faction, you can basically mod people so that they have more power over than normal members do. They have the power to claim land, and then they can edit spaces that are land only to regular members, and that the faction leader owns. And they can also do setting the description and setting the title of the faction and changing people's titles and things and such as that as well. And so the poll asked, should you be able to change what permissions all mods or one single mod has individually? And this is kind of a good idea. And one example of this is inciting. So say you wanted mods to bring into your faction, but you didn't want somebody to F unclaim all and F disband. Then you could basically remove that permission from all mods that you ever add into the faction, and then only give it to them if you really trust them. Now this is a really good idea, because if you could restrict mod permissions such as that. Another example would be Weebo Smash. They've lost their faction name twice now. If mod permissions were restricted, then you wouldn't have the chance of even losing it one time. So that's just a really interesting poll to bring up there, restricting mod perms. I'm sure somebody else has brought it up, and I would definitely like to see something happen towards that. So that is going to be it for this Cosmic Cast, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy. Like the video if you do enjoy. I want to see some more Cosmic Cast from CosmicPvP. And until next week, I will talk to you guys next time. See ya.